I've used it in the shower, I've submerged it in water, and it keeps going. Going on, everybody, George here from GP Lifestyle, helping you guys dress better, look better, and ultimately be better through style, tutorial, and tips videos like this. In today's video, guys, I'll be going over an in-depth review of Meridian Grooming after using it for 8 months. I'll be taking a look at their comfort package set, the nail kit, and the up here trimmer, which were new additions that they sent to me to try out for this review. As well, I'll be going over a Q&A for some of the most common questions I got in my initial review and seeing how it now compares to other manscaping competitors like Manscaped. Let's jump into it. For a second here, we're going to talk about the quality of the trimmer and the quick absorbing spray. Now, the first thing that you're going to notice with the quality is that ceramic blade is quite built to last. It's going to last you longer than any stainless steel blade, and it's going to keep its sharpness for a lot longer. I'm on my second replacement blade now, and what I've noticed is for the first blade, you're going to get about 4 to 5 months of use if you're using, the trimmer and manscaping on a weekly basis. If you're using it for more things or more often, like maybe even shaving your head with it, it's definitely going to dull a lot quicker, but that 3 to 5 month range is what you're looking for one blade. And if you get something like the comfort package, you get 2 blades, and hey, you may even be able to stretch them to a year. Another thing I noticed is when the blade is getting towards the small dull side, the 6,000 RPM motor in the trimmer does pick up a lot of slack because it's going at those high RPMs. You are getting more hair, and with an issue with cheaper trimmers is when the blade gets dull and it's not at a high RPM, you get that pulling and tugging. So this compensates for that blade losing some of its sharpness, and it's a quite smart design. Another aspect of the trimmer I'd like to talk about, the quality, is how good it is when it comes to waterproof. Now, I've used it in the shower, I've submerged it in water, and it keeps going. Nothing leaks into like the battery or impacts the motor. The one thing that I was worried about is how well does it perform against dense hair, because to experiment I let it loose a little bit just to see how it performs under wet conditions and with dense hair. And yeah, the ceramic blade with the 6,000 RPM motor, it does a great job. I know if you're using if it was a stainless steel blade and it didn't have high RPMs, there would have been a lot of pulling and a lot of tugging, especially in a damp environment. But not with this, and what I like about it is that gives you an option to be so time saving. So if you need to do your manscaping or grooming routine and you don't want to spend like an hour doing it on dry skin, then showering, then doing something after, you can use it in the shower, and it'll definitely save you like 15-20 minutes for every grooming routine, which is awesome. On to the quick absorbing spray, and I know if you guys watched any of my other videos where I featured Meridian, this is my favorite thing that they have because it's antiperspirant deodorant for down there. Like, I'm recording a video, it's like 35 degrees Celsius outside and it's hot, so putting on deodorant here makes sense, but down there it's still not normalized. And this is an organic blend, it's citrus infused, there's no adverse side effects, it's quick absorbing, it's fast drying, and if you apply 2 to 3 sprays under your balls, on the balls, on the gooch, in the thigh crease, you're basically pretty much good for the entire day, and I like it. It's my favorite thing, and it's definitely something that's part of my daily routine, and it should be part of yours. The one downside is the battery life. Again, it's only 90 minutes. Again, how long you're going to be manscaping for, that depends, but I think 90 minutes is cutting it a little bit on the short side. If you forget to charge anything, you might run into a little bit of issues, because when it drops down to 1 bar full, the RPMs do drop a little bit. You can audibly notice a difference. But then again, if you need more than like half an hour to manscape, you should just wait and charge it. But I think if you're keeping it, charged before you use it, like any other clippers or beard trimmers that you would be on the safe side. But then again, seeing a little bit longer battery life would be optimal, so you don't have to worry, is it charged enough? But 90 minutes, it's sort of the sweet spot, a little bit on the low side in my opinion. Now on to answering a couple of the most common questions I've gotten from my initial review. The first one is it safe on your nuts? Yes, it's skin safe technology. There's no gapping between the blade and the guard, and the teeth are finely packed so you can't get your skin in between there. Lesser trimmers, you can get cut and snag. But with this, it makes it extremely difficult to. So if you're not paying attention, well, obviously you're gonna nick yourself because you're not looking at what you're doing. But it honestly makes it extremely unlikely. I have yet to experience it, and I've been doing the same manscaping routine, following my own advice. Now, the second question I got is, can I use this to buzz my head? You can. It is a smaller trimmer. It's made for obviously your smaller spaces, so it may take you a little bit longer and do more passes, but that sharp ceramic blade and 6,000 RPM motor does make it better than some barber or hair clippers that you can get for that exact same price. I actually tried it out a couple times, and I was actually surprised on how well it actually did. So you actually can. The third common question is, can I use it for my beard? You kind of can. It does trim hair, but if for your beard, I wouldn't recommend it, because with the beard, the most important thing is getting that line, getting everything looking nice. And this is not a liner. It's not what it's meant for. You can like trim the hairs down, no problem. But then again, if you want those crisp hard lines, you need a liner. On to what they have sent me to try out for this video, their new nail kit and up here trimmer. Starting it off with the nail kit, one thing I can say, this is quality stainless steel. Each item has a solid weight to it, and I don't know if you can hear on screen right now, you know, some of the ASMR of the stainless steel together. And I like it. It's quite sharp. The scissors, the clippers are sharp. The tweezers are quality stainless steel. The ear pick is quite nice and quite convenient, so you don't have to keep buying Q-tips. And it's really what I like. And only for 20 bucks, it's actually quite good. I know you can go on Amazon and you can find grooming kits like this that have 2 or 3 times as many items, but the quality is going to be crap. And you're going to have a bunch of items that you don't use. They narrowed it down to everything that you're going to use. A nail clipper, shears, eyebrow tweezers, ear pick, and a nail file. Like what more do you need? And quality weighted stainless steel. It's awesome. The up here trimmer, I was surprised because, you know, $40 for a nose hair trimmer, but it actually surprised me. The first thing that I noticed is it has a 9,000 RPM motor. 30-minute battery life, that's pretty good. Compared to something that you can find at like any department store, which are like multi-attachment trimmers, which are quite common. The nose hair attachment tends to be an afterthought. They're not as good, but this, having a dedicated one, makes a big difference for your ears and nose hair. You're doing less passes, you're double checking in the mirror, and you're noticing you're actually getting all the hairs. It's also waterproof. You can again use it in the shower, save time. 30-minute battery life, it's okay. You know, you have 2 nostrils and 2 ear holes. You should be good. And it has a little bit of this LED indicating light, so you can actually see what you're doing in the mirror, which I just find it a nice touch because, you know, not everyone has the best lighting in their bathrooms, which is nice. Now, on to the price compared to the competition as of when I upload this video. 60 bucks for just the trimmer itself, and I gotta say, this is a steal. The quality stainless steel blades, the RPMs, the waterproof design, wireless, 90-minute battery life. It's definitely a steal because there's hair clippers and shavers like Oster or Andis that are like $100+. Even Manscaped, it starts more than 60 bucks US. So this is definitely a steal. It's going to be 70 bucks for the trimmer and spray combo, which is what I recommend because you need a deodorant for down there. It's for me, it's my new normal. Plus, it's summertime now. It's hot, or maybe wherever you live in the world, it's hot year-round. The last thing you want is to sweat down there and it to show through your underwear and your pants, and you feel quite embarrassed. So that's why I say you need it. Now, if you want the whole shebang, but the up here trimmer, you do gotta buy it separately. It's $144 for the deluxe to-go package. So your trimmer, your spray, 2 replacement blades, their odor-fighting underwear, your nail kit, and a nice travel bag. It's $144, and 99% of your grooming needs there are met. You have everything that you're going to use, and out of the Manscaper or the trimmer, whatever you want to call it, you're going to get at least a year's out of it without having to buy separate replacement blades, which is honestly a steal. Now, how does this compare to the biggest competitor with some of the most cringe marketing, Manscaped? You're going to be paying $25 more just for the trimmer, when you can get the trimmer spray and replacement blade for the same price. But that's not the worst offender. It's $130 for just the Lawnmower 3.0. But if you were to spend just $10 more, you can get the complete grooming package, not just one thing. Manscaped, if you want their complete package, it's also $140, but you're not getting everything that you get here. And I always think with Meridian, it gives you everything you need, quality, a better price, and less gimmicks. There you guys have it. That is my full in-depth review of Meridian Grooming after using it for 8 months, and compare it towards the competition. If you guys are interested in getting 15% off, a comfort package, a deluxe package, anything from them, use the code GP Lifestyle 15 to save 15% off your entire order. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe, comment your thoughts, opinions down below, and check out some of my other videos on screen right now. Peace.